Hello and welcome to session 6 of Unit 4 Public Policy and Debt Management. So this is the final session of this unit where we'll be looking at approaches to managing public debt. So in this session basically we are going to look at the various approaches that the government uses to manage the debt system in the country. So by the end of the session we should be able to explain the approaches in managing public debt and then discuss the Public Financial Management Act provisions on management of public debt in Ghana. Right. So we will start by looking at the various approaches of managing public debt. So the very first one is the Public Debt Management Office. So this is an office that has been established by the Act, the Public Financial Management Act, Act 921, Section 54 of that has provided that the Ministry of Finance shall have an office that is responsible for public debt management and which shall be under the supervision of the Chief Director in accordance with Civil Service Act 1993 PNDC Law 3827. So this particular office is an arm of the Ministry of Finance that is established by the Act, that is Act 921, the Public Financial Management Act. So that particular organization ensures that our debt system is within control, right? So that's what that particular office does. The next approach, the office shall handle debt management operations of the government. They shall assess risks for government guarantees and lending, formulate the medium-term debt management strategy, and assess the feasibility of borrowing. So these are the objectives of this particular office as per the Act, that's Act 921 of the Public Financial Management Act 2016. The other approaches include refunding. By refunding of debt implies the issue of new bonds and securities by the government in order to repay the mature ones. So if the government have existing bonds which have matured, then what the government will do is that to borrow or to float new bonds in order for them to pay the ones that have matured already. So basically that's what the government of Ghana does most of the time. It issues new securities to pay off or to service the one that have matured already. We have conversion where the government changes the existing loans before maturity into new loans at an advantage in servicing charges. So here you are having, the government is having an agreement with you, or the government has a facility with this country. What the government does is to convert the loan by changing the conditions attached with these loans. Okay. We have buying up loans. So it is known as a redemption by purchase or open market operation. So the government, if it has treasury bills in issuance, what it does is that it buys back these treasury bills in order to pay off this debt. You have the terminal annuity. By using this method, the government pays off this debt in equal annual installments. So the government will have an annuity for it, where the government will pay equal amount annually or periodically to settle off this debt. Then we have a sinking fund. This system, the government establishes a fund to save money to cater for a debt, right? So another system, the government goes on crediting a fixed amount of money to this fund every year in order to cater for a particular debt that it has incurred. We have a capital levy. Here this approach involves the government imposing a levy on capital or assets of individuals, right? So that's the capital levy. They have a trade surplus as well. So these are approaches to which the government manages debt in the system, right? So basically this session we looked at public debt management, right? And then we, in the first part of the session, we looked at the provision of Act 91 the Public Financial Management Act on debt management, where the Act emphasizes that there should be an establishment of debt management office within the Ministry of Finance to manage debt and anything related to borrowings by the government, right? So that's it for this session and this unit. Let's use some few minutes to recap what we've done in this session, and then if you have any challenges or understanding anything discussed in this unit, you can refer to them before moving on to the next unit, or you can also refer to the study manual for more understanding.